traders, what up investors? Ken here from Dyslexic Investor, and we're going to be looking at a massive trade here from some large fund, most likely a very aggressive fund that we saw some options actions within AMD. As you can see, AMD as of right now is up nearly 5% or over a little over $5, having a great earnings, breaking through that $100 roof that we've all hoped and prayed for. Again, making its way to 113. Absolutely phenomenal. So in this video, we're going to be diving into the breakdown of the very large, nearly $1.6 million worth of options that were bought. Very short-term options. These are not like options leaps. They're buying the August 13th, which is the following Friday's expiration for AMD. So without further ado, let's do a quick overview of AMD chart. Of course, you can kind of see here, if we kind of zoom out slightly, a little bit more on a weekly chart, AMD has been kind of sluggish in the past couple of months and weeks. Made a pretty strong rebound into the May, June, July timeframe. And of course, that last earnings really ramped up. You see that volume kind of spiking here, multiple green candles the past week and a half here since its earnings. We have an initial price target here around 115.75, which we potentially could see potentially a slight topping pattern in this Fibonacci sequence, but those are only suggestions on the Fibonacci tree. But the thing could it run to 142? It's not likely. But it definitely has blown off a lot of steam here on the weekly chart. So diving back into the daily chart here, we're going to be diving into the options action here. So we're going to actually bring over Tastyworks. So this is what I use for trading here. And the particular options trade that we saw was the August 13th of 2021. So again, only 10 days away. Someone bought aggressively the 105 call earlier this morning. So if we view on the chart here, we can kind of dive in here and start looking at this particular volume for today. Especially you see a lot of that volume coming in around that 1050 to basically the 1053. So very small time frame on where this was bought. So we're talking, this is well over like 2,000 plus option contracts here. So they were going for basically around 650 to around 645 that this options trader or fund was buying these very aggressively and held actually through this little dip here down to around 550. So that was a nice little spike down. But of course, it has rallied quite significantly from this point that we're currently looking at. Nearly has gone up almost 45+% in just a matter of like 2 hours. And if there's no signs of current like volume of selling, they could be easily trading these potentially on more dark pool signs, or potentially kind of just trimming 100 here, 100 there, who knows. But this was a very impressive options trade that I saw come through, which was quite mind-blowing to that effect. So basically, let's just do some very simplistic math here. So let's pull up the old standard calculator. So there's about 2,500 shares of it bought, and they paid basically $6, and let's just do 45. So do that, and then we have to do times 100 because they're options for calls. So around 1.6 million. Okay, so now those 2,500 shares times, let's just say 950, are worth quite nearly well over $700,000 more here. Once we got to do this math here, we just got to minus 1.6. Let's do very basic math here. Yeah, so about nearly $800,000 within 2 hours. So nice trade to whatever fund or trader that was. Congratulations, gold star, thumbs up, applause. Great. We're just going to give you a fantastic chest bump here for that trade here. Whoever that is, kudos on that. Maybe a nice little dance move for you as well. That was pretty impressive trade coming through here as of today. So minting this back down of like what we talked about, where could we see AMD potentially go further? That 115.75 is going to be a very significant level that we could see again. That's the 618 from the previous swing high to low that we saw around 72.50. So looking for that potentially to make its way back up to 150, make its way through 115.75 cents. But if it doesn't run out of steam, in the short term, we can be looking for some support coming in initially around 102 to 106, but that's going to be very momentum short-term support if it does see that price target be hit. And then the next level of support is going to be come around 99 or that $100 price target, where that initial significant volume breakout that we're seeing, because we're still seeing significant volume. These are blue bars down here below. That is a volume that's going on here currently in the stock, and we're just seeing massive amount of trades and volume being injected into the stock. Like this 5-day pattern here, we haven't seen that in a very long period of time with that significant amount of volume. This could be funds. This could most likely institutional buying of these assets, and especially at seeing this momentum being played out here. But significantly, if you missed this trade or if you're not in AMD yet, is it too late? Is it too late to get into? From my standpoint, I would say yes. I would need a significant pullback here. We'll see on how the 34 EMA lines up here. So that's that orange line here. I'm actually going to edit this one. I'm going to make it a little bit more thick. I'm going to make it a 3 here. So you can kind of see that a little bit better. That's going to be a potential level that I would like to reconsider the trend within AMD if it does pull back. I know that's currently at like $92. So that's nearly significantly nearly over $20 where it currently stands, but you never know. Things can pull back. Things can always happen. This is definitely very much a high flyer here on how AMD is trading. So be careful out there. Look at your fib numbers. Remember, have a trading plan on when you're allocating risk and capital to those particular trades. All right, thank you guys, thank you ladies for watching this fantastic video. And if you haven't already liked or subscribed, greatly appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or the next live stream. Peace.